morning, students. How are you? I hope that you are safe at home. Today onwards, we will start the crash course KSET or KSET. It is useful for entrance exams, KSET entrance exams. Now, we will start the chapter matrices. Okay. First of all, once you revise the recall your concept of this chapter. Okay, what is matrix? Matrix means the elements arranged in a rectangular manner. Elements arranged in a rectangular manner. Elements arranged in a rectangular manner. That is matrix. That is matrix. Okay. In the matrix, horizontal lines are called rows, vertical lines are called columns. The size of the matrix, how many rows? M rows, that is M, and this is M by N. It has M by N, and how many columns? N columns. N column. That is the size of the matrix is M by N. Right. Okay. Some definitions are there. What are some definitions? Suppose a matrix like this, how many columns? Only single column, and rows are 3. Rows are 3. So 3 by 1, only one column is called, that is called column matrix. Or like this 0, 5, minus 2. What is this one? This is 1 by 3. How many rows? 1 row and 3 columns. Rows, columns, how many are there? But only one row is called, that is row matrix. This is called column matrix. Okay, right. And next definition is square matrices. Square, what is square matrix? Suppose 2 by 2. Rows and columns, either 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. Rows and columns are equal. The matrix is said to be square matrix. Rows and columns is not equal to, then the matrix is called rectangle matrix. Okay, these are called elements. Elements either real numbers or a complex numbers. In that elements, matrices are denoted by capital letters. Matrices are denoted by capital letters. These are the small letters. And next, these are the real numbers or any complex numbers you can use in this matrix. Right. Next, this one. Once you observe this matrix, A11, A22, and so on, like this one. So I is equal to J. So those elements A11, A22, A33, and so on. These elements are called diagonal elements, where I is equal to J. Aij is the element. I means ith row, jth column. Suppose A11. This is in first row, first column element. First row and first column element Aij, where I is equal to J. A11, A22, A33. These elements called diagonal elements. We call principal diagonal. These are called principal diagonal. Right. Now you see diagonal matrix. A square matrix is said to be either 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 matrix. Either 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 matrix. Minus 1, 0, 0, right, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3 or root 3. A square matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix. Non-diagonal elements equal to 0. Non-diagonal elements equal to 0. So these are called a principal diagonal. Diagonal elements anyone. either minus 1, 2, root 3. This is called diagonal matrix. A square matrix is said to be a diagonal matrix. Non-diagonal elements are equal to 0 except diagonal elements. Okay, what are the diagonal elements? A11, A11, A22, A32. These types are called diagonal elements. Right. Next, this is the diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix. Scalar matrix. What is a scalar matrix? A diagonal matrix is said to be a scalar matrix. Diagonal elements are equal. Diagonal elements are equal. What is otherwise in terms of in another way? A square matrix is said to be a scalar matrix. Non-diagonal elements equal to 0 and diagonal elements are equal. So like this. Okay. Non-diagonal elements are equal to 0 and diagonal elements are equal. It is called a scalar matrix. Next, unit matrix. A square matrix is said to be a unit matrix or identity matrix and it is denoted by I. Okay. Diagonal elements equal to 1 unity and non-diagonal elements equal to 0. Either 2 by 2 matrix or 3 by 3 matrix. These are the some definitions of the matrix. And next, two matrices are equal. When it is possible, two matrices are equal. A, B, minus 1, otherwise A, 2, B, then minus 2, 2, minus 1, 5. When two matrices are said to be equal, their order is same. Their order should same, and corresponding elements are equal. And corresponding elements are equal. Then only possible. Two conditions. When two matrices are said to be equal matrices, order should same. Order should same means this is 2 by 2. This is 2 by 2. And corresponding elements equal. So from this asking questions, what are the values of A and B? B corresponding element is 5 and A corresponding element is put minus 2. Like that we find when two matrices are equal. Right. Two summation of two matrices. Summation of two matrices are difference or subtraction. Okay. So like this summation. And this also when it is possible. This is possible. It is not possible. Why means summation or addition of two matrices are also order should say and add only corresponding elements. Add only corresponding elements. This is not possible. These two matrices adding that. Okay, when it is possible means like this. Then only possible. Corresponding elements only add. Corresponding elements only to add. Okay, some properties are there. Some properties are already you know. I am sure everybody know this about this concept or topic. Okay, right. What is the addition properties? Commutative law is applicable. A plus B is equal to B plus C. Okay, next associative property. Associative property also satisfies. A plus of B plus C satisfies. Next, what is additive identity? 0 is the null matrix. Null matrix. All elements are equal to 0. The matrix is called null matrix. Here 0 is the null matrix of a same order of A. This is 2 by 2. This is also 2 by 2. Is equal to A. We get same matrix. Then null matrix is the additive identity. Okay, inverse. What is additive inverse? We get what value of the matrix add this matrix, we get answer null matrix. That is only for minus A. What is additive inverse of A? Additive inverse of A is minus A. So these are the properties of addition of in matrices. Okay, right. Next, scalar multiple. Suppose this is a scalar. Multiple of the matrix minus 1, 0, 3, 5. This is equal to minus 2, 0, 6, 10. Scalar multiple of a matrix means the scalar multiple with each and every element, minus 2, 0, 6, 10, like the scalar multiple of a matrix. Right. Some properties. What are the properties? This is lambda a plus b. This is equal to lambda a plus lambda b. Suppose m plus n is equal to m a plus n a. Right? Okay. Next, transpose. Transpose means rows and columns are interchanged. That matrix is said to be a transpose matrix if the rows and columns are interchanged. Suppose A is equal to Aij, represent each element Aij. What is A transpose? Denoted by A of this one over R, like simply like, but this is not read as A dash. That is nothing like this. Transpose. A transpose means this can be Aj columns change into rows and rows change into columns. That is transpose of a matrix. For example, we take 2 by 2 matrix, 2 minus 1 and 4 root 3, like this. Real numbers or complex numbers elements, root 3 also is considered. What is this? Is A. What is A transpose? A transpose is rows convert into columns. Next, these are the right, like this one. 2 minus 1, 4 root 3. Rows and columns are interchanged. Then that matrix is said to be transpose of a matrix. Okay. Some properties are there for this transpose of a matrix also. A transpose whole transpose, that is equal to A transpose whole transpose. Next, A plus B whole transpose. Like this also you can represent. This is A transpose plus B transpose. K, some scalar into whole transpose is equal to K into A transpose. And one more property, AB whole transpose. So students here confused here, not this is inverse. Some inverse consider there is treated as a transpose. Inverse means like this. This is inverse. Okay. AB whole transpose is equal to B transpose into A transpose. Transpose can represent either T or like this one. These are the properties of the transpose of a matrix. Right. Okay, next symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. A matrix is said to be symmetric if A transpose is equal to A. If A transpose is equal to A. For example, let me take this one. A, H, G, and this is H. Okay, this is B, F, G, F, C. Symmetric matrix. So diagonal element same as is HGF, HGF. Symmetric about this one, this to this one, this to this one, this to this one. Suppose A is equal to Aij. This can be written as A transpose is equal to Aji. Suppose this H is equal to diagonal no change as it is. H is equal to A12. This is 1 2 first row second column. This one A21 just change second row first column. So like this is G A13. This one A31 F A23. This is okay. This is A. Sorry, this one A23. This one A32. So remember, symmetric about these elements. Symmetric about this element. Here is GF, here is GF. Like this one. Remember, simply easy understand like this one. So if you take transpose, same also you get. So a matrix is said to be symmetric matrix. A transpose is equal to A. Skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. Visible this one. Skew symmetric matrix. A matrix is said to be a skew symmetric matrix if A transpose is equal to minus A. A transpose is equal to minus A. Okay, let it take example like this one. 0 H G 0 sorry, this is minus H 0 F this is minus J minus F 0. Observe, in the skew symmetric matrix all diagonal elements are 0. That is the main definition, important concept. All diagonal elements are equal to 0. What is the A is equal to Aij. A transpose is equal to minus A. That implies A transpose is equal to minus of Aj. A12 minus of A21. A13 minus of A31. A23 minus of A32. Okay. Observe this one, diagonal matrix of either 2 by 2 matrix or 3 by 3 matrix. This is a 3 by 3 matrix. 3 by 3 matrix. HGF minus H minus G minus 7. Diagonal elements are 0. Right. Okay, another definition like there in the theory. Symmetric matrix in another way. A plus A transpose. A plus A transpose. A is a symmetric matrix. A plus A transpose is a symmetric matrix, and A minus A transpose is a skew symmetric matrix. A plus A transpose and A minus A transpose is skew symmetric matrix. And any matrix can be expressed, any square matrix can be expressed as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Any square matrix can be expressed as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. In theory also, these are the like theorems. Okay, right. What are the definitions? Still symmetric, skew symmetric. Next, A be any square matrix of order m, A be matrix order m, then there is just a matrix B of the same order B, and I be a identity matrix of the same order, then AB is equal to BA is equal to I. Then AB is equal to BA is equal to the same order. So AB is equal to BA is equal to I. Then A is called invertible matrix. Then A is said to be invertible. And what is B? B is inverse of A. And B is inverse of A. Therefore, A inverse is equal to B. Therefore, A inverse is equal to B. From this, what you observe? A into A inverse is equal to I. You know about this theorem also is there, one theorem. AB whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. AB whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. Theory also is there. That theorem proof AB whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. Right. Trace of the matrix. Trace of the matrix express T of A. Suppose let it be. So, what is the trace of the matrix definition? Sum of the diagonal elements is called its trace of the matrix. Suppose like take 3 by 3 matrix minus 1, 2, 3. and 0, 2, okay, minus 2, 4, root 3, 5, 1. Trace of the matrix is sum of the diagonal elements. So what is this value? Trace of A is equal to minus 3 plus 1 is equal to minus 2. This is the trace of the matrix definition. What is the trace of the matrix definition? Sum of the all diagonal elements is equal to trace of its matrix. Okay, some properties also is there for this. Trace of A plus B is equal to trace of A plus trace of B, and trace of K into A is equal to K into trace of A. Next, trace of AB is equal to trace of BA, but trace of AB is not equal to trace of A into trace of B. These are the properties of the trace of the matrix. What is the trace of the matrix? This is out of this theory. Trace of the matrix is sum of the all diagonal elements is called trace of the matrix. For example, this matrix will take summation minus 1 minus 2 1. So that's add, answer is equal to what is the trace of the matrix is minus 2. These are the properties. Okay. Right. Determinant. What is determinant? Suppose A, B, C, D is a matrix. Find its determinant. What is determinant? Means some number, some value. Okay, some value that is A, B, C, D. Take this value. What is det A? Symbol is det A like this one. Overall, write as det A. Okay, AD minus AD minus BC. This is the determinant. How to find 3 by 3 matrix determinant? Okay, this is one A1, B1, C1 overall A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. 3 by 3 matrix determinant. Everybody know? Just once explain. A1 of deleting this row and deleting this column, and B2, C2, B3, C3. Here minus y minus means by using concept of the cofactors. Write B1 of deleting this column and this row, A2, C2, A3, C3 plus C1 of okay A2, B2, A3, B3. So this is the 3 by 3 determinant. Okay, we will discuss properties in next chapter, determinant chapter, properties and how to solve the problems of the determinants. Right, 2 by 2 matrix determinant AD minus BC, 3 by 3 matrix determinant is like this one. Right. Next, what is adjoint here? First of all, minor. What is minor? Minor of A and J. Suppose this is minor of A is the element this is, otherwise A1. Minor of the element A11 is how to get obtained by deleting its corresponding row and corresponding column, the determinant of the remaining values. So what is minor of A1? Minor of A1 means that implies minor of A1 means A1 is equal to B2 C2 B3 C3. After deleting its corresponding row and corresponding column, minor of A1 is after deleting corresponding row and corresponding column remaining 2 by 2 matrix. Suppose 3 by 3 matrix. Suppose 2 by 2 matrix. What is its minor of A? Deleting corresponding row, corresponding column. This is the minor of this one. Minor of A. Right like this one. Right, cofactor. This is represent. How can you represent Mij? Capital letter Mij. Right, cofactor, capital letter Aij. What is cofactor? Formula minus 1 to the power of I plus j and its minor. Suppose I want to cofactor of A1. Cofactor of A1 means minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1 and next B2, C2, B3, C3. This is the cofactor of Aij. Suppose I want to B1 cofactor that is represented in A12. Y means first row, second column. A12 is equal to minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 2. Deleting this row and this column. A2, C2, A3, C3. Okay, find out. Like this, here plus minus 1 to the power of sign. Signs before minor, the signs how can change means plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. That is the minus 1 to the power of I plus j for sign. So this is the minors and cofactors. And we know A into adjoint, then also is there. A into adjoint is equal to adjoint A into A is equal to det A into I. This is the theorem. A into adjoint A is equal to adjoint A into A is equal to det A into I. Right? Right. Next one. A determinant of this also like a remark in the textbook. Determinant of adjoint proof also is there. Det A order n by n, det A whole to the power of n minus 1. Det A whole to the power of n minus 1. For example, det A value is equal to 4. What is det of adjoint A? What is det of adjoint A is equal to, this is order 3 by 3. Suppose for example, order 3 by 3, order det A is equal to 4. What is det of adjoint A? Det A whole power 3 minus 1, that implies det A whole square. 4 square, 16. What is determinant of adjoint A? So this is the formula. Okay, right. And one more previous not tell. Suppose determinant a scalar multiple A, B, C, D means this scalar multiple within each and every element of a matrix. A into K, B into K, C into K, D into K. Right. But determinant not like that. Suppose you want to multiple already KA, KB, KC, KD. So take out the comma. What is take out the comma? Directly like this one. If you take out comma, the element from either row, one row or either one column. So that's why K into K. Therefore, A into B into C into D. 2 by 2 means K square. 3 by 3 means K cube into det A. N by N. K power N into det. Important? Not. Right? Okay. Right. Ka order n by n, that is equal to k to the power of n into a. K to the power of n into a. Right. A is either 2 by 2 or 3 by matrix, 3 by 3 matrix. Right. A into A inverse determinant. A into A inverse is equal to what? A into A inverse is equal to I from invertible matrix definition. If you take determinant, okay, we know the property, one of the property, det of AB, det A into det B. Det A into det B. Determinant of identity matrix is 1. So therefore, det of A inverse, this also one see like a see in our textbook. Det of A inverse is equal to 1 by det A. Okay, right. And adjoint A. Adjoint A. We find adjoint A. What is adjoint A? Adjoint A is the definition, the transpose of the cofactors of A. Transpose of transpose of cofactors of the matrix A. Suppose A matrix is equal to A11, A12, A13, B11, B12, B13, C11, C12, C13, right? Cofactor of A11, A12, A13, B11, B12, B13, C11, C12, C13, right? What is adjoint? Adjoint A is equal to transpose. What is transpose? A11, A12, A13. Next, B11, B12, B13, C11, C12, C13. This is adjoint. Okay. What is adjoint? Transpose of cofactors of A. That is called nothing but a adjoint. Right. Okay. I want to find A inverse. What is A inverse? By the theorem, we will prove A is a non-singular matrix. A inverse is equal to, here is clearly mentioned, A is a non-singular matrix. So that also explain definition. Singular matrix. What is singular? Non-singular. Singular, non-singular. A matrix is said to be a singular matrix if that A is equal to 0. If that A is equal to 0, that is called singular matrix. Non-singular matrix, determinant of A not equal to 0, that is called non-singular matrix. Clear? Okay, now? Okay, A is a non-singular matrix, then A inverse is a formula 1 by det A into adjoint A. 1 by det A into adjoint A. So what is adjoint A? Like this you find cofactors. First you find cofactors. Everybody know. Find cofactors. Afterwards find adjoint A. Take transpose and A inverse is equal to 1 by det A into adjoint A. Right? Singular matrix is if A is a determinant of A is equal to 0, it is called singular matrix, and determinant of A not equal to 0 means it is called non-singular matrix. Right? Okay. Suppose 2 by 2. For 2 by 2 matrix, how to find adjoint? It is simple, direct, without any cofactors. Suppose this is A. A is equal to A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. I want adjoint A, direct. What is adjoint A means? A, B, C, D. These two elements interchange. These are interchange. And these two are sign change. For these two interchange, what is adjoint A? Adjoint A is D minus B minus C J. This is adjoint direct without find cofactors. Next transpose same also get but direct. First and last means fourth element just interchange dA and apply sign change means plus is there means minus, minus is there plus. Apply sign change for this being second and third element. Afterwards, as this to find A inverse means 1 by det A, 1 by AD minus BC into this adjoint. Okay, this one. So this is the concept for doing the multiple choice questions of matrices. Okay. Okay, this also multiple explain. Multiple means how to multiply A and B. First matrix columns. First matrix columns and second matrix rows equal, then only possible multiplication. Therefore, AB is equal to M by B. This is the resultant answer. This is the resultant answer. Okay, everybody know. I'm sure this is everybody how to multiply two matrices. Right. Like this one. What is properties? Properties of multiplication. Commutative property not possible. Commutative property not satisfied. Like that, A of BC is equal to AB of C. A of BC is equal to AB of C. Associated satisfied. And what is multiplied identity? Multiplied identity is equal to I into A is equal to I. Therefore, AI is equal to, sorry, this is A into I is equal to I into A is equal to A. That is multiplied identity. What is multiplied identity? I. Multiplied identity, right? And distributive law. A of B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. A plus B of C is equal to AC plus BC. And algebra laws are not applicable. That is A plus B whole square is equal to A square, okay, plus B square, AB plus BA only. These are not equal. If it is equal means then 2AB. So that's why A plus whole square is not equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. When they are when 2AB is possible, AB is equal to A means then only. Like that, A minus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square minus AB minus BA. That only. Not take minus 2AB. When it is possible means AB is equal to BA. These are the concept of the multiplication. Right. Okay, solve bits. First one, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 2, minus 1, 0. Right. B is equal to 1, 3, 2, 4, minus 1, 3. Then the order of AB, then the order of AB, 1, 2, 3, 2, minus 1, 0. This order is 3 by 2 and next 1, 3, 2, 4, minus 1, 3. Okay, this order is 2 by 3. It is possible to multiply, possible to multiplication. What is resultant order? Resultant order is 3 by 3. Resultant order matrix is 3 by 3. Resultant order matrix is 3 by 3. So 3 by 3 means here is second option. There is second option. Next, number of 3 by 3 matrices. Second problem. Number of 3 by 3 matrices with entries minus 1 or 1 is number of 3 by 3 matrices how many? Suppose, okay, minus 1 or 1, minus 1 or 1, minus 1 or 1. So like that, how many elements total in 3 by 3 matrix? This is the second question. Number of 3 by 3 matrix with entries minus 1 or 1. How many matrices are possible? So each element possible 2 elements, minus 1 or 1. Okay. Total how many elements? 9 elements. So each element possible 2 ways. So total matrix is 2 power 9. 2 power 9, that is nothing but 5 top answer. But here is in terms of option, in terms of like this, 2 power 2 power 2 power, fourth option 2 power 9. Right. third bit. Alpha, beta, gamma minus alpha is to be the square root of two-row unit matrix. Square root of two-row unit matrix. Then alpha, beta, gamma should satisfy the relation. Square root of unit matrix. This matrix, if this matrix is equal to square root of unit matrix, this side square root. To remove square root means this side takes squaring on both sides. Then we will get this is 1 square. Understand? This matrix is square root of this one. To remove this square root matrix, square root, apply squaring on both sides. So here is square. So alpha, beta, gamma minus alpha whole square is equal to unit matrix. Then options are given. Which option means which relation is satisfied? Now we'll see. Alpha, beta, gamma minus alpha. Wait, this is right. Okay, multiply. First row, first column. Alpha square plus beta gamma. First element, next step. First row, second column. Alpha beta minus alpha beta. Next step. Second row, first column. Alpha gamma minus alpha gamma. Second row, second column. Gamma beta minus alpha square. Sorry, minus into minus. This is equal to 1, 0, 0, 1. Two matrices are equal. Two matrices are equal. Their corresponding elements are equal. So this is alpha square, beta gamma. This is 0. Cancel. Cancel. 0. Alpha square plus gamma beta. Plus gamma beta. 1, 0, 0, 1. Equate corresponding elements. So both here first element, last element same. Here corresponding element, second element and third elements are 0. Enough? Okay, last alpha square plus beta gamma, either first element to first element or last element you can take 1. Therefore alpha square plus beta gamma minus 1 is equal to 0. Alpha square plus beta gamma minus 1 is equal to 0. Right. Okay. Now which option in this one? Alpha square plus beta gamma minus 1 is equal to 0. Last option. In the option, fourth option is the correct answer. Alpha square plus beta gamma minus 1 is equal to 0. This is the like this. Solve the bits. And next we will solve fourth one. Fifth question. If e into e power x, e power y, e power y, e power x is equal to 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. Right. Then the values of x and y. They ask values of x and y. Right. First you multiply this scalar to all elements. E into e power x. E into e power y. E into e power y. E into e power x is equal to 1, 1, 1, 1. Right. Bases are same and powers in all elements. E power 1 plus x, e power 1 plus y, e power 1 plus y, e power 1 plus x. Okay. 1, 1, 1. Equate. Here e power 1 plus x, e power 1 plus x, e power 1 plus y, e power 1 plus y. Consider any one element out of 1 and 4 or 2 and 3, take enough. Right. E power 1 plus x is equal to 1. This one, e power 1 plus y is equal to 1. 1 in terms of base e, how can you write? Something power 0 is equal to 1. Therefore, e power 1 plus x is equal to 0. That implies 1 plus x bases are equal, its powers equate. That implies x is equal to minus 1. From this, e power 1 plus y is equal to e power 0. 1 can be written as. That implies 1 plus y is equal to 0. That implies y is equal to minus 1. So x is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to minus 1. That is first option in 5th question. Okay. Okay students, we will continue remaining problems in the next class.